It was scary. I didn't know what I was getting into or what I was about to walk into. It was the first I ever heard of a small group. I'm a pretty closed-off person. I keep to myself, low profile, try not to draw any attention. When the last year's 40 Days campaign started, we said, well, we're gonna get started with the small group. They keep encouraging it, we're gonna do it. The first day for small group, I tried to work later, trying to accidentally miss the small group. Even taking on the extra work, I had enough time to go and change and get there to sit down in a stranger's living room. Going into small group, I didn't know anybody. I was acquaintance with one person. It's out of my comfort zone. It was scary. I still made excuses. I make excuses all the time for not going. But I go. I would tell you, I'd tell anyone that was thinking about going to small group, even considering it, that you gotta do it. There's 1,000 or more reasons not to, but there's even more reasons to do it. It's not what you first expect when you hear a small group. It's way more than that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still not gonna stand up in front of people and lead prayer right now, but you work that muscle, it grows, and it's definitely grown. After attending a small group, I realized there was a whole another world that I hadn't experienced. So it's been almost 4 years now since I first even heard of a small group, and now we're leading one. The church calls it leading a small group, but I call it hosting because the small group pretty much leads itself. There's not really an itinerary other than we're gonna meet at this time, we're gonna eat at this time, and the rest of the time we're gonna devote to our fellowship and to God. I don't know why I use the word scary. There's nothing scary about it. All the other things I was scared to do, meet new people, go into other people's houses, lead prayers, it gets so much easier. It's kind of fun. Sometimes you stumble on the words, but you can't ever stumble on what your heart has to say. I've always thought about it like pieces of a puzzle, that even when you look at the little piece, it's not necessarily anything. It's kind of like the others, but a little different. But until you find your place and it gets put together, you're not really gonna know at all what the picture is. But I know that whatever pieces of this puzzle that we're putting together, that it was painted by God, so it's gonna be good.